Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing great. I'm doing good too. My name's Sarah, and my older sister is Jessica. So, Jessica got married about a year before I even started college, and my brother-in-law, Mark, he'd bring Jessica over to our place to visit pretty frequently. One day, I was talking to Mark, and I was like, "Hey Mark, I'm in college now, and you're a really cool guy, you know? You should totally hook me up with someone like you for a marriage arrangement." And Mark? He just laughed. "Oh, you crazy kid," he said. "You've gotten so big. Just focus on your studies, get a good job, and I'll find you someone even better than me. Trust me." So anyway, my sister and brother-in-law would be sleeping in the room right next to mine, and I'd be up late studying, and sometimes I'd hear these noises coming from their room, like ooh, ah. I'd think, what the heck? Is there a fight going on outside? Or some kind of commotion? But then, if I'd stop studying for a bit and just listen quietly, I'd hear it again. That's when I realized, oh wait, that's definitely coming from the room right next door, where Jessica and Mark are sleeping. The next morning, I went up to Jessica and asked, "Hey, what was all that noise coming from your room last night? What were you guys doing?" And my sister? She just laughed. Then she told me, "Oh, you know, your brother-in-law, Mark, he's just so intense. I can't even describe it in front of you. Sometimes it's just a lot." She was like, "You heard it, huh? Well, just keep quiet about it. You're a big girl now, and when you get married, it'll be the same for you. So don't ever mention this stuff again if you hear it. Mark's just really good at it, you know? He's big. I kinda just have to put up with it when it gets too much." And I told Jessica, "Wow, sis, you're Ike, super lucky then. That's exactly what I'm looking for. You and I are like two peas in a pod, tall, fit. Mark is so lucky to have you and make you so happy." After hearing that, you know, I swear, all night I just wanted to get married and start a family. But my older sister told me, "Hey, don't get caught up in all that trouble just yet. Focus on your own life first. Get a good education, make something of yourself. Then, you'll find an even better match for you." So, I just kept quiet, thinking about what she said. Then, one evening, I was up on the roof. I used to love flying my kite around sunset. So, I was flying my kite, just gazing up at the sky, and my brother-in-law Mark came up behind me. Now me and Jessica were wearing the exact same dress, and I guess we look pretty similar from behind. He just grabbed me tight, thinking I was Jessica, and pressed right into my side. I spun around. "Whoa, who's there?" And there he was, Mark. I looked at him and said, "What in the world are you doing, Mark? What was that?" He looked kind of flustered and said, "Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. My mistake. I honestly thought you were your sister. You two look exactly alike from behind. I couldn't tell. Anyway, don't mind me." Then he kind of joked, "So how did you like it?" I was like, "Are you kidding me? How did I like it? I loved it. It felt so good. You did that by mistake, but man, it felt amazing. Mark, please give me some time." He was surprised. "Are you nuts? I was just kidding around. What do you want me to give you?" I told him, "Mark, you're so good at that. Your touch just completely mesmerized me. I just want to spend some time with you. Can you please?" He asked, "How would we do that?" I pointed to the roof and said, "The rooftop access door. Just close it. It's evening, so what? No one will be able to get up here. And the walls are high, so no one outside will notice anything." Mark said, That's not a bad idea, since you're suggesting it. But listen, do you know what happened with your sister?" I said, "What? What happened to Jessica?" Mark told me, "Oh, your sister, she's like 3 or 4 months pregnant already. She's gonna be a mom. Didn't you hear?" I was shocked. "No way, Jessica kept that from me. She never said anything." "Well, so what? That's just part of being married, right? It happens." Mark asked, "So, you want to get pregnant too like that?" I was like, No, absolutely not like that, Mark. Be super careful. I'm a young girl. I'm still studying. I might want something from you, just for a brief moment, but please don't do anything that'll make me end up like my sister." Mark said, "Okay, I'll be careful. I'll make sure." And so, on that roof, he held me tight and caressed me so beautifully. It was amazing. He did it for a long time, standing there against the wall, almost half an hour. Afterwards, Mark said, "Wow, that was great. I should just come alone to your place next time when your sister isn't here." I said, "Yeah, you know, Mark, why did you keep bringing your wife all this time? You have such a beautiful sister-in-law right here at home. Can't I make you happy?" Mark said, "Yeah, you know, I never really thought about it like that. I honestly had so much fun with you today. It's incredible. I never thought you could be like this." I said, "See? If you really liked it, then next time you go home, just leave Jessica there and come visit us here sometimes. I mean, I study by myself in my room, and Mom's usually in her own room, so it won't be a problem at all. What do you think of that plan, Mark?" He said, "Hey, that's a really good idea, but will Mom really not mind?" I said, "No way. Absolutely not. I'm a girl who's studying. I have my own privacy. Mom would never interfere with my freedom. Mark, please, if you come sometimes and do this with me, I'd really love it, because today felt so good. Please, Mark, I'd love it if you did this for Mel. Sometimes." Mark then said, "You know what? I honestly enjoyed it so much, I'll come to your house every other week. I'll leave your sister at home this time, and then I'll come back here frequently to do this with you. But we'll be super careful, because what happened to your sister can't happen to you. You're still young. You have to finish your studies and make something of yourself. We'll find you a good husband and get you married off, and until then, I'll take care of you." Hearing Mark say all that just made me so incredibly happy. After that, he would come over every other week, sometimes 3 or 4 times a night, and I loved it so much. I mean, I just got healthier and started getting thicker. Mom even asked me sometimes, "Sarah, you're getting a bit chunky, even more than Jessica. What's going on? And your brother-in-law's been coming over a lot lately, hanging out with you in your room. I don't mind, of course, you guys are close, right?" I'd tell her, "Oh, Mom, he's family, right? He's just checking up on me because I'm growing up, and we're like brother and sister, Mom. You don't mind, do you?" And Mom would say, "No, honey, if I minded, I would have stopped you two a long time ago." So, by managing Mom like that, my brother-in-law and I just kept having a blast day after day. He'd take me for snacks, to go sightseeing in the evenings. He'd spend a ton of money on me. He never kept Jessica unhappy with anything, and he kept me just as happy, right up until I got married. Then, all of a sudden, a marriage proposal came along for me. I ended up marrying an engineer, and the rest of my life was spent happily with my husband. After I got married, Mark would sometimes ask me, "Hey Sarah, how's it going? Wanna go for round 2 like before?" And I'd tell him, "Nah, Mark, I'm pretty busy with this one now. I don't really have time for you anymore. You know, when I needed it, I got what I needed from you. It was helpful, but I don't need it anymore." And so, my sister and I lived happily ever after. I feel so much lighter sharing this story with you all. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, give the video a like, and share it with your friends and family to let them see it. Until then, take care of yourselves, stay well. I'll be back tomorrow with a new story. God bless.